Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. We're here for Elite Crazyhouse Arena 37. We've got the classical time control today of 3 minutes plus 0 seconds. We're about a minute away from starting. Those who have been viewing know that last week I did mention my father passed away. It has been a difficult week. We just had the funeral for Dad on Thursday. We sent him off in a respectful way. He did go peacefully. I just want to say a huge thank you before we get started to all the messages that have come in. Some of you have sent it through Lichess messages. Some of you have sent it through Twitch chat. Some of you have sent it in the comment section of the YouTube video that was posted, and it's just been really heartwarming to hear from a lot of viewers. Some of you who have watched my channel for years and perhaps not sent a message, but you've been following and you've sent your
10,
condolences.
9,
so
8,
I really appreciate
7,
that.
6,
I just wanted to
5,
say that up front.
4, 3, 2,
You know,
1, 0.
the family, including myself, we do need to move on. It hasn't been easy, but I just wanted to acknowledge all the support up front. So thank you so much. I do want to make, I don't want to make the focus the same this week. We do need to make this a bit about Crazyhouse as well. So, yeah, I just thought I'd open with those words, though. I thought it was quite fitting. Okay, we're up against opperwezen here. I'm going to be berserking a lot today, and I'm going to be playing quite practically, possibly quite recklessly. And already you can see we've got a very interesting opening right out of the blocks. I haven't even put much thought into this. I'm just trying to avoid anything theoretical. Let's see, got a capture here. Can I take that? Looks very dangerous, doesn't it? I think we've got to leave that. Alright, I've left myself a bit short on time here. Let's see if we can make it up. Staying safe at the back. Alright, let's try to make something out of this. Ooh, looks like I should have mate. He's got to run up. No. Wow, what a game to start. Just sacked 2 pieces in the opening out of nowhere. Okay, let's get going, guys. I'm going to berserk the whole event. We've got to start well from the beginning here. We've got to just come out guns blazing. I usually start too slow. I usually wake up in the first hour and can't afford to do that. We've just got to come out quick. Yeah. So Queen C7. So this is known as the Sicilian Khan, I believe. Can I take this? I don't have to. We don't need to go nuts. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna play a bit passive here. Just stop any knight h4 ideas. Go fg. So I'm out of book here. We're just trying to play creatively. Iron Juggle 28, you're incredible at finding mate in positions like that where other people would be unilaterally thinking about the clock. You were down 45 seconds to 20 in a worse position and found mate? Hell, yeah, it's also opperwezen's first game, so we're both warming up. I don't think it was a very clean game, but like I said, I'm just playing practically here, so... Yep. Even here, there's not much thought. I'm just looking at trying to create chances. Dark squares. Maybe there's a capture, queen at f8. So I'm going to rely a lot on instinct today. We're just going to feel our way through the games as much as we can. If we stumble upon mate, we stumble upon mate. That's what we're gonna do. Just not look too far ahead. Okay. Eliam Likau the Fuchsia, welcome, Vinvin 2020. Yeah, sorry if the sound seems a bit loud, Vinvin 2020. You can always turn it down your side. I'm always more concerned if the sound's not loud enough, and there's nothing people can do. Alright, Sharkmeister. Cap and Sinkles donated $200. Oh my goodness, wow, Cap and Sinkles, that's amazing. No, we got to stop to read this message. Alright. Now, Captain Sinkles got in touch with me earlier this week on Leechess. He says, hey John. Oh, sorry, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but I should say Captain Sinkles says, hey John, hope your day's going well. Thanks for all the content and things will get better. Quick question, thoughts on variant titles? For example, Variant Master or ZGM, ZCM. Good luck in the tournament. Thank you so much for your support, Cap and Sinkles. Cap and Sinkles actually wrote in with a very nice idea. Cap and Sinkles wrote in saying that perhaps there could be a commemorative event held in honor of my father. Was originally saying happy to donate about maybe $100 for a commemorative event. Has now put in $200. So look, yes, I just want to say that it would be nice for those funds to go towards some kind of event. I do also need to call out that we've got Little Plotkin has opened up the registration for a 1 minute Crazyhouse World Championship event, and there were some funds that we got from last year from the Crazyhouse World Championship that also need to be distributed. So yeah, I mean that's a phenomenal donation, $200. Would be very happy to put that back into the game. So Cap and Sinkles, that's huge. That's huge. Okay, I've got 33 seconds this game, so I'm going to focus a bit back on the game, but I do have to acknowledge that donation. That's phenomenal. So Sharkmeister here, playing a great game. Yeah, look, I'd be happy to take a draw here. I don't mind if there's rinse and repeat. I'm definitely worse in that position. So I've got to be honest there, make an assessment. So yeah, I don't have, you know, a plan sorted out just yet, but yeah, I think it would be nice. But basically, Captain Sinkles has said, well, without your dad, we wouldn't have the channel. That's absolutely true. Dad taught me the rules of chess. He brought me to tournaments. Um, every school holidays. Um, and I did acknowledge that at Thursday's funeral. And so I think that would be very fitting to have such a tournament in honor of his contribution. All right, but like I said at the start, we're not going to dwell on that too much today. We do need to move on and focus on some Crazyhouse this week. Okay, we've got the finisher. Normally playing e4, e5 against me. He's switched up to e4, d5. And the finisher, is always very good with theory. Very well respected in the community with the theoretical lines. So he's playing a bit slower than I expected. But what he's playing could be theoretical. That I'm not sure. Okay, pawn at h3 is going to come, but I've got knight at f4, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just surprised he hasn't played e4, e5. So here, white's basically up a piece and a pawn, and black's trying to get some initiative going. So as white here, I'm just trying to limit the trades to a minimum. And then I basically want to set up a safe king. This is not about attacking quickly. This is simply about setting up good defense and just holding on to a residual advantage. So we'll see if we can manage that. At this stage, feeling pretty confident. I've just been not been trying to counter-attack at all, just really make it very difficult for black to make progress. Okay, so I could take d5, but that's trading another piece. So we'll play knight h5. That threatens this knight. So I just don't want to allow trades. If he wants to take e4, we'll take it. If he wants to take d2, we'll take this way. So yeah, feeling pretty confident here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Could be DE, pawn at e3, but then we'll take this one. Okay, he's giving the rook. Alright, well now I think I have the right to start attacking. And of course, this is where my extra pieces are, so we do need to develop. So just play e5, we're going to keep up on the development. He's being very resourceful here, but I've got to make sure I don't lose on time. Okay, let's find our way in. Okay. let's rip. There we go. Good finish. Okay, like I said, we've just got to keep pushing. I mean, Sharkmaster played a good game, game 3. I was a little distracted by a $200 donation from Cap and Singles. That's been amazing. And like I said, you know, we've got to put that money back into the game. All right, Hopper. E4, E5 again. Sticking with Bishop B5. Okay. Well, I sacrificed 2 pieces last time. No, Bishop B7 first. I don't want to allow Knight G5. Okay, now I can play Knight F6. Okay, so fairly solid here. Let's target F5. How's he going to defend that if I attack it twice? As the queen can't come out to any of these squares. So if bishop at H3, I can play knight at D6. He might sack a pawn here. But then I'll just bounce an F4 because he's blocked off. Like this looks good for black at the moment. Alright, but we just can't afford to be complacent. So knight F3 is good. He's going to hit this one, but I've got G4 and E4 covered, so he can't attack that defender. Okay, so he is going for this. Let's just play instinctively. Just got to try to defend it. So what, we're still up a pawn. Okay, playing practically here, we actually just need to put some pressure on the clock. Gonna stop a knight coming in again. He's gonna play bishop at h4. It's not unexpected. I'll go e1. Could go g1. Yep. Yeah. And we got to do better with this multiplier. I mean, it looks like a draw is enough to stop you, but that's what really hurts, where you win 2 and then you don't win the 3rd one, but that's okay. So we've got Orca Urak here. It's a new opponent. No, we'll preserve the bishop. Okay, I'm out of book here, so let's see where this takes us. Get this in. Alright, let's go for it. Straight sack. So looking to grab another knight, and then knight at f6 would be a deadly fork here. You'd have to move the queen to get out of the way, but the knight at f6 would start leading to some mate threats. Yeah, we'll grab the queen. Safe back home, there's no mate threats here, we've got king h1. it should be bishop d3 and queen g4 if I want. Yep. There we go. Ali WW, hello John, great to see you streaming, wish you all the best. Thanks for joining. Iron Juggle 28, if I ever become a programmer, I want to make Janley a bot that just says, focusing on practical play this week, and I'm in unfamiliar territory, and I'm going to sacrifice my queen. Thanks, man. Sums up my ways. Sorry, I'll try to catch up with the comments. Okay. Now, Rikastrov. Okay, so this bishop g5 idea is something I've seen. It's an idea I'm borrowing from Stockfish, to be honest. Now, what happens if queen d7? Let's just capture this guy and develop. Okay, d4 is hanging. We've got to be careful. But I feel like I should have something here. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to be on the back foot. So I'm going to defend this. If I get hit with a6, I'm going to sack and play pawn at d6. Alright, let's see how this works out. Now queen takes d5 is a possibility. I just burn a bit too much time in the opening. I've got to play this like a 1 minute game. He can just take this, that's alright. Bit too reckless, I think. Queen at g6 is a good move here. Like black's just fine here. Black's just up a ton of material. So queen g6, pawn at g7. Oh yeah, this is a good move. Alright, we'll take that. Yeah, I gotta be careful I'm not getting mated. I think I can afford to take the queen if knight takes g5. I don't have to, I can play pawn at g2. I think it would be better to play for pawn at g7, so we'll play the safety move here. If the bishop at d5, I'll play f3. We'll just relieve the pressure on the light squares. Queen g6, pawn at g6, g7, rook g8, queen at h8 is the one I'm looking for. Alright, he might try to castle. Okay. We'll play said move. Now, black's very safe there. Queen at e3. Yeah, or queen at e5. Queen at e5, because then we can win either piece here. I need to get some material. I need to get some time on the clock as well. Knight at g7 a possibility, but I don't need to use that just yet. I think pawn at g7 is right, actually. And then we'll try to undermine the bishop next. So e7 would be a mate, f8 is dangerous too. So bishop d6 to be expected. Okay, we'll take this. He can't recapture because of queen at e7. Alright, clear cast is also on the move. Both out of the blocks. The finisher a little bit slower, as is opperwezen. Sink the real one, says at Johnny Crazyhouse. Hey man, you're free to keep as much as you want. I won't be around to do a tournament for a while, so you are free to use it for that. But get yourself dinner or something. That's so nice. So Sink the Real One, I assume that's Cap and Sinkles. Um, that's very kind. Yeah, but there's let's be honest, it's a small community, and there's not money, there's not much that comes by in way of large donations. So I started the channel with a clear goal of um, introducing the game to as many new players as we can, and I want to stay true to that. So yeah, I do need to review some old videos and recheck some old messages and things to work out exactly how much was donated by the players from the Crazyhouse World Championship, and we need to support Little Plotkin's event. What's going on here? Okay, I think I need to play bishop at h6. Knight at f4 is going to trap the queen if g takes h6. This is all instinct, guys. I'm not really seeing that far ahead. It's just, I just feel instinctively I have to attack this, but it's the board which has provided knight at f4, and not my vision, to be frankly honest. We're just all on instinct here. So you can't really sack because knight f3 is going to be mating. This is just, yeah, don't know. Sometimes the moves just come. Okay, I've got to take this, right? So I assume he's going to take the rook with check. Now maybe capture here, knight at g5 is an option. So, can I play pawn here? Yeah, why not? Let's just go with the flow. Okay, knight at g5 coming. Yeah, we could take a rook here, but don't know if I've played this correctly. Queen g7, he's got rook f7, takes. Rook here. Rook takes. Okay. So yeah, rook takes f7, definitely a move. There could be something more dangerous here. Maybe I've missed something, like knight at f8. I feel like I should have had better after queen takes f8, so maybe I should have taken c2 and got some checks. But yeah, let's not dwell on the past just yet. Let's okay, I can just take this kind of. Oh gosh, that was a bit rushed. Maybe bishop takes h3 instead of queen takes g2. For some reason I thought I had queen at g3 there. That's crazy. This is probably wrong. I saw a ghost. I'm in some trouble here. No, I've goofed here. This isn't right. Okay. But somehow I'm just stumbling into mate, guys. Maybe I was okay. Rook takes g5 is kind of just winning, even though I thought I was lost. Okay, here's a firm lesson in Crazyhouse. Just, yeah, don't listen to me. Yep, whatever. Sorry, guys. The quality's not there, but the results are. We'll just keep stumbling into mate. Okay, Ali WWW is saying, I wonder if you could play some Crazyhouse against Hikaru. Iron Juggle 28 says, yeah, when he did stream with Helm's Knight Hikaru and Yasa, I was hoping he'd directly challenge Hikaru to a match. Yeah, I just wanted to keep that match all about Bughouse. I mean, to be honest, it was an honor. Just to even play, with the likes of Hikaru and Yasser, and to do it with Helm's Knight was really special, because, you know, um, I just thought that was fantastic that we were able to do that at all. So I wasn't looking to push for more than that. It's Yeah. If you haven't seen that, guys, there was a fantastic stream we got together. You can have a look at it on my YouTube channel. We had Hikaru Nakamura partnered up with Helm's Knight, and I partnered up with GM Yasser Sirawan a few weeks ago. It's on Helm's Knight's channel, it's on my channel, and there's four-way chat, and Yasser brings out his trash talking, and I mean Yasser also did some really funny stuff. Like we had some really good positions that we lost, and we had some absolutely lost positions that we won. It was great fun. So go and check that out if you haven't seen it yet. If you just you can go to my channel, John Lee Crazyhouse on YouTube, or type in Helm's Knight, one of those. We played about 2 hours and 45 minutes, so that was fantastic. And if it's going to happen one day, it'll happen. So hoping for some Crazy House with Hikaru one day, but also not pushing too hard for it. If it's going to happen, it'll happen. If bishop at d2, I can take queen at f4, bishop at e3. So let's grab this one. We should have mate here with promotion of e8 queen. Alright, thanks, White Dancing Rockstar. Just check, and the queen takes g2 was mate in 8, bishop takes h3, also winning. Okay, so anything else was better for white. So I stumbled into mate with queen takes g2. Not because I saw it properly, because I thought I had queen at g3 as an option, and clearly it wasn't. Alright, I should actually open up 2 tournament windows. That's normally what everyone's doing these days, so they get a faster pairing. I just forgot for the first half hour, but that's alright. It's not like I've sat still. Rekastrov. Okay, e4, e5. Let's try to refresh so we can get sound. There we go. Okay. Now, yeah, I've been playing against some opponents that have seemed to have found a good line here, but I've forgotten what it is for white. H5 or G4, maybe H5. So knight at F5 could be coming. No, it's gone that way. Would still be knight at F5. Knight at G3. Okay, we'll take it, or we'll go here. I think we can take it. Okay, can't burn up too much clock in the opening. Oh, maybe I don't think he can take this. Maybe he's thinking about it. There'd be some kind of nasty check instinctively. I think he's got to go back. And then maybe knight at f4, maybe h6. We'll go with Or bishop e6, we'll just develop. This is coming. Geez, just burning up a lot of time here. Alright. If the file opens up, I'm not that comfortable with king safety, but I just got 33 seconds here, so I need to stop pondering and just make moves. I'm just looking at a sack here, straight up. Just, I said we're going to be reckless. I got to be true to my word. Okay, we'll take here. So you can take queen e3, knight g2, queen takes c5, pawn at d6. If he retreats the queen, then I can take here. So if captures, probably pawn at d4 just to consolidate. Well, maybe queen d4. We'll use the pawn, be sensible. So I'm kind of running out of material a bit here. Gotta try to make some material. So takes, queen takes h6, bishop at f4. You can't trade queens because bishop h3 would be mating, so let's get the check in. Alright, I'm gonna go silent for a bit here, guys. I just gotta focus on getting some moves down. Again, not really convincing, but my opponent's given me something to play for with f3. Okay, Coburn Photography is raiding with a party. That's very nice. Thanks for the raid. I need a pawn, but I can't allow too much. Knight takes e4, knight at f6 is just what I was calculating there. So if knight at f6, I've got check, so we're fine. Which he didn't see, it appears. Yep. Alright, clear cast. Alright, we've got to play like 1-0. Alright, I think e5 is coming. No? Alright. Can I take this? Why can't I take this? Looks good for white. Let's just hit f6. It's got to go knight at d5 or knight at g4. Not easy to defend. I've also got bishop takes h7. So I expect him to sack the queen here. Now if pawn at h3, no, he didn't do it. c3 hanging. Gotta be careful here. I'm just gonna let the queen hang. We'll just go bishop g5 to block off the file. Yeah, I'd like a knight in hand. I'm just going to let the queen hang. Pawn at h3 would be uncomfortable. Yeah, I can take that, right? Queen at e7 is now a mate threat. Okay, so now pawn at h3 is not on anymore. And, yeah, a bit of a reckless queen sacrifice, but from a practical perspective, it looks decent enough. Okay, what's he trying to do? I'm just gonna keep attacking. I don't think queen takes g2 is worth anything. So queen takes, knight f4 check, king g1, knight e2 check, and king h1, pawn at g2 takes, knight f4 check, king h1, there's no draw. If he takes here, I got knight at c5, knight at e5. Goldlich King 1 says, "Hey John Lee, is your dad okay? My dad has passed away, but I guess in a way he is okay. He is now resting peacefully, and he went peacefully. And yeah, where his burial site is it overlooks a nice view. He was a structural engineer, and there's a nice view of some suspension bridges in the background where they've just recently built a new railway line, so it's quite fitting for him. So in that respect, I guess he is okay, but no longer with us. Alright. So rapid variance here. Yeah, I haven't played much with rapid variance, but I assume he or she is a rising talent coming up the ranks. Okay, this feels very Yasser Sirawan-esque, the way he's... I'm just going to use he. Apologies if I've got the gender wrong, but feels very much like Yasser Sirawan style. Very solid. Okay, sack now. Where is this heading? I need to get castled. I should have castled earlier. Alright, we'll concede a piece there. So he's doing just fine. And I'm burning more clock. Yeah, I really should have castled, not bishop at g5, perhaps. I will take with the rook. Pawn at b4 is going to be annoying. So I need to make a dent in White's camp here. Need to be a bit reckless. I sense my opponent likes safety. I need to disrupt that. Yeah, we could use a knight. Let's take that. I don't feel good about this position. Not yet. But I do have a very safe king. Yep, so what do I want to do with that? We'll put a pawn on e3. It's going to get quick here. My opponent's very solid at this stage. Pawn at e7 could just be winning on the spot, yeah. Or is it? Hang on, can I get away with something here? I don't see it. I think I'm busted. I don't think I'm going to stumble into mate this time, guys. Too good. Too good. No, I regretted not castling the moment I played bishop at g5, and then there was a very nice positional push on my light squares with the bishop on f3 and pawn at a6. Was winning too much material there, and I didn't have much to play for. So why is the room gone? Says there should be some major Crazyhouse OTB cup. FIDE should create one tournament in a year. Game looks amazing. I agree. That's a great idea. Okay, early d4. I've walked into that. h4 is possibly a good move there. Alright, we're just going to curl up in a ball. Okay, here it comes. So d6, h5, knight f4. Yeah, so Orion Juggle 28 says Rapid Variance has a 3-1 record against you. Hope you get more pairings with him to fix that. Oh well, he's playing good games, so that's alright. You can't win them all. Okay. Alright. Stay focused on the job ahead. I don't know if taking this is right. Maybe it's... I feel like something decisive here, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm like a pawn up. We'll take that. Okay. Yeah, let's just throw one in here. Okay, I've got to get in the zone a little bit more. Gotta get hungry. I think to do well in this event, you really got to feel like you're not just playing to win, but you're playing to win quickly. Nah, pawn at a4 is not worth it. Yeah, rook at h8's a little bit annoying, but okay. Alright, I've got a decent lead on the usual suspects. The finisher played incredibly well last week. We had a very tight finish. A bit slower out of the blocks. He's not really berserking, neither is Rapid Variance. I'm just going all out with berserk today. Okay, the finisher. Let's see if he plays e5 this time. No, he's staying away from e5. Okay, go down this same line. He's going to bash out the moves a bit quicker, I expect. d4 he played last time, so I've got a different move. So against the finisher, because he's just so strong in the opening, I'm just trying to get out of the opening where he's not in book, and then try to play from there. Big shout out to the finisher, because he's the one that has been arranging these Elite Crazyhouse Arena events. This is edition 37. And yeah, look, I haven't said this for a long time, and I have to say, like, a huge shout out as well to Thibaut from Lichess, who just continues to keep the site running. Without Lichess, we don't have any of these events. It's phenomenal what Thibaut has done for chess, and to have the likes of Magnus Carlsen play in some of the elite bullet events is just phenomenal. It just shows the quality of the site, and the core drive just to make chess free for everyone. That's amazing. So hats off to Thibaut as well. It's been a long time since I made a comment, but I definitely don't take for granted what we have here. Okay, so he's being solid. So let's try to... We can either try to undermine e6 and attack, but I'm actually more mindful of something happening on my light squares, so I want to undermine his potential to attack first. So whether that's taking d5, which I think it is, we'll take this way. So not going to try to win by blowing him up, just undermining this central pawn structure. Now there's a threat. We can afford to use another pawn, leave c2 there. Okay. Maybe g4, eh4, maybe h4. So takes, bishop at c4 is what I'm looking at. Okay, I can bring the queen at d4 now. Important to recapture with the queen first, or else knight at e2 check would lose the queen. And important to put the queen on h4 first to make black use the knight on g6, so knight at e2 isn't available. So knight e6, he could just move around, but I don't mind the queen trade here. I don't see black with anything immediate. So now the clock is the concern. Okay, we'll just get safe. Alright, my turn. Let's get in. Just going to run it down to the wire with the clock. We'll just capture material. I should have taken the bishop first. He's low on time, he's struggling. Okay, we've got mate. Okay, doing alright so far. Still, I'm surprised he's not playing e4, e5. Chuck Moulton, subscribe. Tier 1, 11-month subscription. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright. Okay, we got a bit of a lead here in the first hour. I think I've done better than usual waking up. I have lost one game to Rapid Variance and drawn one to Sharkmeister, but we've got to push hard now. Maybe we'll get Clearcast. Alright, there's now a Crazyhouse emote, Chuck. I can see the chess.com logo for Crazyhouse. Clearcast. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay, he's gonna go Sicilian on me. Oh, queen takes f7. Could I've... I had mate, maybe. No, not quite. Let's not worry about that. Okay, I'll take that. Maybe it should have been d3, not sure. Okay, I'm giving Clearcast a bit more than I wanted to here. Just gonna go for him. Knight takes f4 I think is playable here. And I would have to take this one first. playable but dangerous. And if he takes the queen, then I can take his queen. So important, if knight takes f4, you don't take d8, because then rook takes d8 strong for black, because rook at d1 is a threat. So you actually have to take g7 first. If the queen moves, then there might be queen g4. Alright, he didn't do it. So he's going for the safe option. Or just play pawn e4. If knight takes c3, queen g4 check. Yeah, now knight at h6 is playable. So I gotta be careful about pawn at d2 though. That looks really dangerous. Okay, running low on time. Oh, that's pretty poor. Bishop at c3. Okay, but then I guard d2, so he's got to decide if he wants to sack. We'll go for the queen now, because at least I'm safe on d2, but he's also very safe. So now I just got to keep attacking. Knight e3 is gonna kill me, though. Knight c3 is fine. Knight e3 is the killer because of knight c2. Yeah, this is pretty much resignable. I could try running here. I was gonna resign, but I might actually have a touchdown possibility. See if we can find this lane. Okay. He's got rook at e6. But then I can maybe run this way. I couldn't take f5 because I have to leave the bishop. Okay. He's got the queen. That's game over. Nicely played. Nicely played. Yeah, knight at e5 a bit loose. Okay, chicken. Well played by Clearcast. Alright, gotta get that battle helmet on now. Haven't seen chicken in a while. Very strong Bughouse player, very strong Crazyhouse player. Perhaps starting to get warmed up for the 1 minute Crazyhouse World Championship. I think he'd be very strong in that. Also hoping we find 12 Teen make his way back. I expect Chicken to play Queen d2. I think he's one of the first that was playing Queen d2 here. This is very theoretical. Should be better for white, but easier for black to play in short time controls. Because if it's like if white doesn't play absolute theory, and even I don't know what the absolute theory is, to be honest, but I find if you play this against Stockfish will just absolutely destroy you with white, but against the living, this is still a practical play. Okay, so opperwezen has been playing this line, but opperwezen would have still had a full minute left on the clock at this stage. The reason for knight at e7 is pawn at e7 or bishop at e7 really undermines black's position. Okay, so of course, you know, I'm down a queen for a piece here, but we're looking for practical opportunities. Lots of minor pieces around the king side, and nothing direct on the king. We just play. Okay, he's going for me. It's got the calculation going on. Queen of g3. If queen of g2, oh, I think he could be mated here. No, hang on. He's calculated something though. So I'm just a pawn short if he runs out to e2. Alright. He's seen deeper than me. No, he's going to be mated. I've got mate here. He can't run g2 because I've got queen g3 mate. And he can't run e2 because I've got bishop b4 check. But bishop b4 I think he missed. So if you block with a knight or a pawn, I get the mating piece. Knight at c3, I take it, knight at g2. If his king ran g2 instead, then queen g3 was going to mate. So I saw the queen g3 mate, I didn't see the bishop b4 checkmate. Ooh, alright. Kyle bringing out some fancy stuff here. Yeah, so you can see how quickly the game turns. I mean, I just had like knights around my king, and then suddenly we had this queen and bishop checkmate sequence. Crazy game. I forgot to berserk, guys. Oh well. I always miss at least one, don't I? Okay, if I take this, queen is capturing. No, will bishop g4 or pawn at g4? Maybe pawn at e4. Knight c3, we got bishop b4. Yep, that's right. IRN juggle 28. Wow, that was close, because he was winning. It looked like he was winning if I don't have the mate sequence, that's right. But as luck would have it, I had a mate, and it's black and white after that. Okay, we could get fancy here. No, that doesn't work. Let's play the not so fancy move, but the I'm coming in on your light squares move. This knight is hanging, so you know you can't play moves like pawn at e3. Yeah, even if you play pawn at c3 here, we can take and play pawn at c2, start getting something going. There's bishop e7, there's bishop e5. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet. This just looks like it has potential. Push, that's not luck, you're just a good player. Man, I'll tell you, in all honesty, I've got some luck flowing my way this morning. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, if I'm not streaming here, like, I bet viewers are going, oh my gosh, he saw the mate and he saw everything before he played it and blah blah blah. And I'm just being honest with you here, like, I am just stumbling into mate just based on pure instinct a few times this morning. More than a few times this morning. I don't know. It's like if you just play lots of games, you've trained an instinct, and sometimes it just holds you in good stead. Like pawn at d3 here is all instinct and not much thought, to be honest. It just looks like these pieces belong here. And then the rest kind of plays itself. So there's knight c3. We'll just defend this. I was looking at like queen a5, knight c3. But I don't need to do anything fancy. Do I have a mate somewhere here? Let's put pressure here. E4 is odd. I can probably take it and then knight at g4. Okay, well, I'm just looking to pick off this, unless I got mate somewhere. Maybe we'll play this one first. Get queen at d2 in. Queen takes c3 or queen takes g5? Which knight do I want? Go this way. Taking my own sweet time here. I gotta play with a bit more urgency. Goodness. Oh, that was just hanging. That's just okay. Whatever. Kind of went to sleep that game. Maybe a good thing I didn't berserk. All right, I've lost every third match so far, which is not good. Okay, we've got to score a win here. Got beaten by the Sicilian before, I think. Clearcast got me. I got hit with pawn at b4 last time. Alright. Not coming to the party there. Let's see if we can put black on the defensive just a little bit. We'll rinse and repeat once. Looking for an idea. Yeah, okay, we'll allow rook g2. Maybe I should have just played pawn at g7. Like, just take here, and then pawn at g7, threaten g8, without a weakness on g2. Alright, we got 53 minutes left. Okay, we'll play the said move, just looking to promote. He's looking at rook takes h2 here. Bishop e3. Some checks. Queen e2, knight check, takes. Maybe queen e2 is playable. Yeah, we'll do it. Because my knight covers g1. So if takes, knight at f3 check, king here, queen at g1's not a problem. We can just play knight takes g1. But we can't play rook takes g1, because then rook takes g1 would be mate. Knight takes rook at e1. So yeah, it doesn't matter if he changes the move order, because he's got to capture that queen before playing queen at g1. So I've got knight takes g1 to cover. So pawn at f3 we can take and then make the queen. So that stops queen at g1. Then that rook's missing. Knight at g2, king here. That could be dangerous. Queen at d4, pawn at e3. That's actually quite dangerous. So pawn at f3, we gotta treat that with some respect. Alright, but he's gone this way. So white's basically just threatening to win all the material with g8. So if rook g1, I take with the rook, so I'm still defending e1. Okay, well I get a queen here. This should be good for white. Queen e8 is very strong. Okay, we get the second queen in. And that is how it is done. Alright, I'm happy to use the multiply there. Opperwezen now in pursuit. I kind of wasted my good start with a few losses in there. So we stop knight b5 and bishop g5. And then here it sometimes gets hard for white to find a move. Alright, I'm in the mood to sack my queen. I'm in that mood. Now, there is nothing concrete. I still am not sure if this is even good for black. I've just tried it before and it's worked out. There is no direct compensation. But this pawn is quite difficult to defend. So it, white might be concerned about knight at f4 here, but there's actually other things that maybe I would aim for. Okay, bishop h2, no, I'm out of book, so yeah, I'm just going to cover knight at f6 here. Not really sure what either side should be doing. Can I take this? Ooh, I could be in trouble here. I gotta have this defense. Yeah, I didn't get what I wanted out of the opening. This is more dangerous than I would like. And my opponent is much safer than I would like. So we just got to keep a straight face here and play on. Oh, damn. That one's gonna hurt. I feel pretty busted here. Okay, I'm just gonna BS as much as I can. Alright, I got this one with check. Still see nothing concrete though. If he gives me a bishop here, it's different. I think he should block with a pawn. Alright, now I might have something. I think he should have blocked with knight f1. But maybe he's okay. No, now he could be mated. Yeah, I mean, he helped me a lot there. I shouldn't win that game. I really shouldn't win that game. Okay, rapid variance. That was like, I feel dirty for swindling kind of win. I had no business winning that game. Knight h5. Okay. Play queen d2. So I might get a free hit with g4 at some stage. We just gotta time it. So has he got some trick? No, not really. G4, G5 at some stage, maybe. I just don't want to overextend. Okay, we'll go for it. So I got a hole on G2 I've got to be careful about. Inclined to castle first. B5 could be a good move here. Yeah, B5 is actually a really good move here. Alright. If B5... I don't think I can take it. I gotta maybe play bishop D5. Alright, he's playing for the H3 pawn now. So he's gonna play bishop G4. I'm just gonna get the king to B1. I'll let this drop. Okay, we're gonna play F4, F5. So queen covers G2, which is good. Yeah, we might play queen H2 if he puts the pawn here. So pawn at B4 could be coming, queen H2, and then he's got no block off at H5. So he's playing B5 instead. We'll get in knight D5, we're looking at A5 here. Okay, now gotta make something happen. Or he's got enough defense. I'm chewing up all my time though. I'm gonna play A5. Okay, he's picking up the pace. Let's go, let's go. Gotta move. Gosh, he can move. Alright, he's busted. Bishop at G7, queen H7. I cover both. He's going to try to flag me perhaps. He's out of checks. We got this, we got this. Alright, Opera in Pursuit 57, Clear Cast 49. I've got a 13-point gap. But that's clutch there. We've got to win those games where it's a time scramble. I just threw a few pawns at his king. It's a rapid variance, very solid in the middle game. He played superb. It was just a time scramble there. Check there. Alright. I did alright with E4, E5 before. We'll stick with it. Let's see if he changes his line or if he was happy with what he got. So the queen D2 or knight at G5? He's sticking with knight at G5. going down the exact same line. Okay, so this is a bit different. So knight at g4 here. Queen at g7. I've got to probably defend on g6 to avoid knight at h5. Now he has bishop at f5. So this should be good for white. Yeah, bishop at f5 here is not fun to deal with. Yeah, he's kind of refuted my play here. I don't really have an answer to that move. Because he's going to take and play knight at h5, and I don't really have anything. Okay, we'll go here anyway. If bishop takes, I gotta take this way. If he takes this way, I gotta take that way. So this one is, yeah, I mean, white's given the piece back temporarily. I mean, the queen back temporarily. But white's got all the initiative here. White is holding all the cards. So this is ugly, but I think I have to play it. And he doesn't have to take my queen. He might want to strangle me a little bit more. You know, he's going to think this through, I reckon. Find the best move. So if h4, I'm going to play knight f3, takes. No, he didn't do it. Okay, so what does this do? Knight takes h6 check is pretty deadly. So we've got to take that. We'll try. We got to try something. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, knight f7 takes pawn at g7. Oh no, he's going this way. That'll be good enough. That is good enough, so queen at g8 is mate here. Beautiful. Top game by Chicken there. Absolutely top game. That's refuting that line right there, I reckon. Okay, is he going to play e5 or d5? He's going to go knight f6. Okay. d5. So is that the move? Okay. Now, I feel like he's in more familiar territory than me here, so we've got to tread carefully. I'm not going to go pawn at h6 actually. I think black is comfortable with bishop f6 there. So I could be dropping a pawn here, but I don't mind dropping that one. If there's a big set of captures here, I get bishop at c3. Alright, I'm going to slow down on the commentary a bit and just focus on the games here. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, black's doing okay here is what I wanted to say. I don't really think this works, but I've got to do something. Oh wow, he actually took it. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, time's ticking. Tough to play in a time scramble. Just trying to sneak in pawn at h2 there. I should be playing h6. I messed that up. Damn it. Alright, we've got to go for the flag here. Damn. Left it too late to go for a flag. Well played, finisher. Nah, I should have played h6 a lot earlier in that scramble. I'm letting myself down here. So opperwezen's going to be catching up. Okay, come on. Had a good start and not following it up with the finish here just yet. Go c3 this time. Okay, we got here. We can go to e3. Just develop our pieces. So just looking at bishop at g6 here, we'll see if we get it. Maybe we can place this here for now. He might take here, but I can play knight takes h3. That avoids pawn at g5. What's the move here? I think it's taking here. Could have played bishop at h5 first. Alright. Got to break up this center. Maybe queen takes d5 happens at some stage. Not too concerned about knight at f3 check. I've got king h1. Okay, he's played it anyway. He does have h5. Something to think about. Ah, he's got a rook on me. Okay, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay, I'll take this. I've got to defend against queen at h2 mate. Black is better here. h5 is natural. I probably have to take that. And then play pawn at h2, pawn h3 takes, and he's just a pawn short from mating me. Rook takes h3, pawn at g2 would still be safe. So pawn at h3 takes. And I've got like pawn at d7, bishop at g4, maybe. Or should I use a queen on g8 first? I should use a queen on g8 first. Okay, I've got to get rid of this rook on h5. I still feel very unsafe here though. Alright, he's gone defensive. So rook at b1 if queen at e2. No, he didn't do it. So we'll grab this guy now. Okay, rook at d1. No, he lost his pieces. Ooh, opperwezen 71. Look at him chase. Okay. Yeah, I've let myself down in the back half. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen. I don't mind losing 2 games in a row. Wow, opperwezen 76. Alright, maybe I get a go against Hopper. Opper is warm. Here we go. It is opperwezen. Okay, we played a long series of 1-minute matches the other day. Finished 55 to 50 in my favor. We went down this line a fair bit. Okay. Try something different. He had this knight b5 move before, and it wasn't pleasant. Okay, he's got... Alright, he's just making me expend a pawn, so my queen's not defending this. That's okay, we'll just play h5. And he just leaves this knight here all game sometimes. What's he doing? Can I take this? Okay. Alright, I lost some time, but... Ooh, that's pretty nasty. I think he's got my number this game. Yeah, this is not looking good for me. Yeah, I gotta try something, I guess. He can just take this and recapture g2. I think white's winning very, very cleanly here. Maybe I should have played a different opening. Okay, he's given me something to play for. Uh-oh, knight f6. That's GG. Queen at e7, mates. Oh, I think Oppa's got it here. He's just sailing ahead. That's funny, I'm usually very slow in the first half, and then I come home in the second half, and this morning I feel it's the other way around. But we still got 24 minutes. Oh, a lot can happen in 24 minutes. I just think that was a critical game there, if there was a chance to stop him. And instead I kind of just played into an opening that we had rehearsed where it was in his favour most of the time. Nicholas Tice, how are you, man? Nice to see you in chat. Alright, clear cast again. Been playing the Sicilian. Not this time. Alright, we've got all our pieces developed. I'm waiting for bishop e7. It never came. Okay, something here on the dark squares. Alright, maybe this. There we go. Wasn't on the dark squares in the end, but yeah, we need to play like this. We need to play like this. That's how we need to play. If we're gonna have a chance to catch opperwezen, we've got to play like that. Israeli Viper. Yeah, so here pawn at h3. Basically it. Could be bishop takes f3, pawn at h2. Depends what he plays. Okay. We'll go for this one then. So the bishop on b1 unfortunately blocks the rook. Probably should have been placed on c2. This rook at g1 is deadly now, but also f1 and e1 are available. I think e1 is the right square. If knight at h3, rook at e1, takes, then the queen still covers g3. Okay, well, we'll grab this one. I don't yet see mate, but if takes, I think knight takes d4. I just need one more pawn. And then knight takes f3 is also threatened here. 97. He can take this. He can get a rook at h3 check, block with pawn at h4. We'll get back in. Should be fine. What does LM stand for before John Lee's name? Stands for Lee Chess Master. Alright, I think he's going to play his G3 H3 system here. He's going back to his favorites. Okay. Knight H4, that's a little bit different. Yeah, we'll just go Knight F6. Okay. What's happening here? We want pawn at G4 probably. Yeah, I've got to be razor sharp with the attack here. I don't know if that's too slow. There's bishop G5. I get queen B2. Yeah, it depends where his queen moves. Okay, he's gonna do it. Now bishop at B7 is the one I want to cover. So we'll do it by covering with queen E7. And then we try to consolidate. So I'm not going to get a look at his king just yet. Bishop at B7 is coming. Should I just castle here? Maybe we just castle. Yeah, now white's got compensation. This is tricky to defend. Pawn at H3 I would like. We'll do it. Rook at H4, okay. Just going to come back to defend pawn at B7. Not easy to defend this. I'm not getting an attack anytime soon, so I've got to try to limit the trades. Oh, does this work? I can take that. Yeah, alright. I don't mind if he gets rook at E8. It's the clock I'm concerned about. I need his initiative to die out. Yeah, he's got a position he's gonna like here, I feel. My king's still kind of in the open. Alright, let's go for it. Rook at E8, is it coming? He wants a pawn. Okay. Alright, it's gonna go down to the clock. Let's press. Alright. I'm covered on G8 and C8, so I have the right to attack here. Okay, let's keep going. Just take it easy. Just relax a little bit. We got this. We got this. 84 chases 85. Got chicken with the white pieces this time. Alright. Feel like he's gonna leave this knight hanging. Alright, we've got to play fast. Queen takes, maybe? Yeah. So he's got queen at e4. Queen takes g2. What's my response? Is e6 working? Looks close. He's calculating it all. Alright, he didn't go for it. So, bishop at d5 played. We'll just maintain aggression. Queen takes g2, I'll castle queenside here. It's pretty sharp for... black's got to be careful here. I'll take that, that's fine. I don't mind. Because the bishop is covering some key defensive squares here. I don't mind if he sacks it on b2. I could have played the king back to b1 actually. Maybe I should have done it that way. This is a little more dangerous. But I figure if I can survive this, then black's not going to have much. So pawn at c3, I can't play king e2, I have to go this way. Okay. Bishop e6. Alright, he's looking for a2. Knight at g5. Surely knight at g5, yeah. Let's start our own attack. Just gotta be careful of getting mated. If the king, he didn't do it. Okay. He's got the rook. So, queen on f4 seems right. I need to make him use his pieces in a defensive manner. Right, good move. Because he's got rook at a1. Okay, but if I've got a knight, am I safe? Maybe I should just... No, we should take this one. He's a pawn short of mate, and if he's a pawn short, then I win. Okay. That's how we do it. 89 plays 89. Alright. Opper. Critical match. Okay. What did we play the other day? Okay. We're gonna go down this line. I feel like he knows something here. It's okay. We shouldn't be intimidated. Okay, this has to be original. I've never seen this before, and I doubt that he has as well. So that's good for both of us. Alright, let's play. Let's play, Mr. Opperwezen. Let's play. Ooh, okay. Can we get something going here? Let's go nuts. Might play knight takes d5. Wow, queen h5. What a move. Okay. Okay, queen h5. This is sharp stuff. Goodness, what did we get ourselves into here? Okay. I've got to defend d5, I feel. Okay, let's go. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, we'll take it. No, I gotta back off. He's got to be careful of knight at h3 though. Alright, I think I've got him. Yes! 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 That's the game to win. Guys, that's the game to win. What a game. b5, a5, novelty. I just had to get him out of book somehow, and it just turned into something else. g5. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. Alright, we gotta stay focused. We've got the multiplier. You've got the multiplier. Like I said, a lot can happen in 24 minutes. Let's just stay focused. KL Bennett. Alright. KL Bennett stopped me the other day. He played e4, e5. I'm gonna... Whoop. Oh, yeah, that's a mouse slip. Oh, that's a shame for him. Alright. Let's try to consolidate here. Let's not get too excited yet. We've got to bring this home. Okay, knight at h5 is his only play, really. Oh dear. Yeah, it wasn't part of the plan, but we'll try to make it work. Maybe it should have been bishop d3 first, then pawn at e4, but... Yeah, let's just take it easy for a second here. Let's try to settle down a bit. Yeah, I've got a material advantage here, so I just want to try to consolidate and stay safe. So, yeah, we'll castle here. Alright, he's also trying to stay safe. Alright, we'll just make g2 uncomfortable. And we push on the light squares. Alright, I'm safe. I'm just going to play practically here. Stay focused. Queen on h4 is devastating if I can get it there. Yeah, we'll just take all the pieces. Good game. Alright, clear cut. Here we go. Gonna use a Sicilian? No, he's going for this old favorite. Okay, d4. Let's claim space. Let's go straight for the jugular. Alright. Now, gonna play... Am I playing h3? I am playing h3. Like, pawn at g4 is the way in. So we'll just prevent that. Okay, what does that do? Wow, okay. So he's giving me the queen. It's a pawn that I want, isn't it? Okay. Yes, we've sailed clear. We've got a 12 point lead. Okay. What is it? IRN Juggle 28. Oppa learned so much from playing Justin. It's been crazy going from watching their early matches where John was winning 20 games in a row and everything to watching them now where they're so close in skill level. Yes, absolutely. When Oppa was already very strong at chess and he first took me on, I would beat him 20-0 and he just kept playing me until it, he's beaten me 10-0 at some stage. He's just so talented, and we're very fortunate to have opperwezen in the game. Yeah, someone's saying that I just hate his arrogant tag name. Opperwezen means God. Yeah, but he's not. He's not arrogant at all. In fact, someone once said that they didn't like his name, and he nearly quit Lee chess altogether because he felt so bad about it. So I can say that Opperwezen is not an arrogant guy. I mean, like every week he sends me a message to tell me why he still thinks I'm the better player between us. Yeah, he's a very humble guy and very talented. So please don't mistake his name for arrogance. Okay. I'm gonna knight c3. Try to make a dent. Is it there? It's gonna go here. Alright. I'm just going for it. I don't even know if this is that good because his rook's defended. I didn't really think of that. Okay, but we are developed. We have some pressure. Alright, gotta try to bring this home. We've got 1 minute 24 to make a result. Oh, he's got checks. Does he have a draw here? That was a bit loose to allow this. Maybe I have to run up. As long as I don't get mated. I can run to h4 safely. So knight h5, king h4, and then g5 and g3 are covered. So the checks run out. But not sure whether we'll be decisive within 28 seconds or not. Okay, we'll just sack everything. Alright, we got a result. That's good. That should be it. 109. Opperwezen, he slowed down right at the end there. He took another loss. So how about that? I mean, I was feeling back about 24 minutes ago like opperwezen was going to take it from me. But yeah, happy to bring that one home. Yeah, yeah. Look, Dad's funeral was just on Thursday. I couldn't do it for him last week. Couldn't win the arena, but glad to win it this week. Yeah, been thinking about Dad a lot. Um, Thursday was probably the hardest day of my life. I'd been running point, or basically had major responsibility for making all the funeral arrangements, and it's been hard because yeah, I haven't really had time to grieve yet. I've just had to focus on getting the funeral done, and this funeral's a hard thing because you've got to bury a body within a week, and that physical limitation means the moment it happens, you've got to appoint people as a funeral director, celebrant, all this sort of thing, what the venue is. You got to decide if you're going to cremate or bury someone, because we're not religious people, so we have a decision. And you know you only get to do a funeral for your dad once, and you want to do it right. So um, it's it's been hard not to kind of have enough time to myself to absorb it and feel it. But oh, I cried plenty at the funeral. I cried plenty the night before the funeral when I was writing my speech. I absolutely bawled my eyes out and had streams running from my eyes. So from here, you know, we've got to accept that and find a way to move on. But yeah, I'm really thankful for all the support that's come my way from the viewers and supporters. Like I said, there's been great support in the Twitch chat, in YouTube comments, and also on Leechess. So yeah, happy to win this week. Yeah, we'll move on from the sad events of the last couple of weeks, um, and yeah, we'll have brighter days ahead. We'll have happier days ahead. But grateful for all Dad has done for me in life to get me playing chess, and with this channel I've been able to have the privilege of playing against some really fantastic players, guys like Yasser, guys like Hikaru, and I hope all of you enjoy the channel. My dad was certainly a big contributor to this in teaching me chess and nurturing me. So yeah, I think yeah, that's acknowledge Dad's efforts, and may he rest in peace. Okay, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for hearing me out, wherever you are. Hope you're having a good weekend. Thanks again for your comments. We'll see you next time. All right, bye for now.